Vipi wase Ndegs hapa, welcome to BoxtoBox FPL show and game week 3 imeisha. Team yetu iliwahi 59 points this week. Akina Pickford mbemo alipatia matutu hapo, Stupinyana alipatia 1. At least Chilwell alikam through hapo defense after game yao versus Luton. I'll get clean sheets. Malo Gusto ndo alipata ma points kwa hiyo team. Udogi pia alipatia na points. Alitoka na assist na clean sheet. He limped off, but we'll talk about that a bit later. Saka alimanage kufunga bao, good to see him back on penalties. Jota pia came on 77 minutes and managed to get an assist for Darwin Núñez who came on akafunga bao mbili to beat Newcastle with 10 men. Impressive victory for Liverpool. And then Rashford 2 assists, Watkins assist up front, and then Haaland missed a penalty and scored a goal. Sasa tupate hapo 4 points. Uzura kupatiana bonus, and then our captain was Phil Foden mwenye alikuwa hata kuanza game. So yeah, looking at our captaincy, we decided to captain Phil Foden because the last game and we saw how Foden was playing in the spaces and we were like, this is how Pep will be doing to break down teams. But as you saw, Pep Roulette ni ya ukweli. Pep Roulette si mchezo. So I think we really dodged a bullet there. Him coming on in the 86th minute and giving an assist in the 88th is an impressive strike rate, but that one was just is one of those days, yani hiyo tumeponea. So yes, to the differential captain, I think to relax kwanza kiasi. Wacha tu vile flow inaendelea. Kama ni captain Haaland, so to captain to Haaland. So tufuko kwa game week huko ma 10 huko ndio tutaanza kufanya vitu tofauti. But for now I think tuliponea and yeah, we'll take it. Whereas for Haaland missed a penalty off the woodwork. But managed to score a goal. So I'm sure there were many owners who walikuwa disappointed, but uzuri ya Haaland ni everyone has him. So akifunga, asipofunga, mkimcaptain, kila mtu anaumia. So that's okay. That's okay with us. Lakini pia tumeona, I don't know, sijui kama hii team there's still a period where they have to adjust without KDB. That does not mean that you drop Haaland, but unamkeep. But captaincy wise, I think maybe looking at other options is not such a bad thing. It's not a big risk kama last time. Last time umse by now alikuwa shafunga sijui hat-trick mbili ama tatu. So yeah, that I think is what we need to do. Just stick by Haaland. Let's see how it goes. Let's get more information. Game week 4 ina come. After game week 4 tuko na international break. Game week 5 ina come through after game week 5 tuko na Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, hizo manini zote. So it's good to pick up as much information as possible. Yeah, then Rashford and Bruno tukidiscuss vile wasa walichuja Rashford na Bruno. We told you guys to it's a Nottingham Forest game. That's a good fixture. Bruno was one of the most removed people in FPL. He got a goal and assist and people are now rushing back to bring him in. FPL mazee hawafai kuruka mbio. Last year United walikuwa wamechapa 3 games I think by now last year. And you saw Rashford and Bruno were one of the highest scoring midfielder. So hakuna haja ya kupanic mapema. Rashford and Bruno always going to come through against Nottingham Forest. That game started off a bit wild. They went 2-0 down and that boded well I think for all owners of those two because United were just on the front foot after that. They were just attacking. Bruno's assist was really beautiful. The free kick alichapia Rashford akamchipia alafu he headed it down for Casemiro. And then, obviously, he scored the winning penalty. Rashford got 2 assists. So, the 2 guys came through. You see, that's why removing them before an enticing fixture is not the best idea. And moving forward, I think, to Milan. I hope I say Milan. And Højlund might be fit. Anaweza kuwa narudi hivi karibuni. So, even more chances, even more opportunities for Bruno to create, even more opportunities for Rashford to run into. He won't be playing striker vile watu kama Makume mekwa kilia hapa. So yeah, only good things to come from United moving forward. Moving on to Saka. Saka is back on penalties. Arsenal drew 2-2 with Fulham and Saka was the one who took the penalty to make it 2-1. Last time around Odegaard took the penalty. So at least for Saka owners like ourselves, ni poa kuona amerudi on penalty duty. Na kuendelea mbele, it will be interesting to see how things work between Odegaard and Saka. But moving forward, we expect him to still be on penalty duties. That was his first penalty yenye amemake in 3 attempts, including the one he missed against Barcelona pale pre-season tukiwa US. So yeah, I think wacha tuone vile itakuwa, but I think moving forward yeye atakuwa on penalties. Tukibaki kwa hii game ya Arsenal, Gabriel alibenchiwa tena, and now it's a big tell sign because Arteta pia alisema Gabriel knows what he did to be benched. So that says something, and someone like Arteta, if you're playing well, it'll be hard for you to be dropped. Like the way Saliba last year. Saliba was playing well and Ben White had to stay at right back. Saliba was too vizuri. So I think that's something Arteta will continue doing. And this last game, I think we started a bit. Maybe Gabriel might come back. We don't know, but he was benched. So keeping him for 3 weeks was a bit of a risk. He's gone down by 0.2, which is costly. But at the same time, we had 0.4 in the bank, so we are still in a good place to at least make a transfer for a defender. And we had given you guys replacements for Gabriel last time, the likes of Malo Gusto, Chilwell, Udogi. For those of you who didn't have Akine Stupinyan, those are the guys we suggested. So I'm just going to dig into one of those, and yeah, we'll see. We'll hit you up and tell you on the next episode who we bring in for Gabriel. Malo Gusto and Sterling. Malo Gusto and Sterling were on fire. Sterling got 19 points this FPL week. Malo Gusto, I think, got 12, if I'm not wrong. With leaving the game with 2 assists and bonus. Sterling had 2 goals and an assist. It was about time for... Raheem Sterling looked really good against West Ham. And it was a matter of time for him to produce a bit more because he looked very lively. Nikadhani umse... Like, he wasn't really on my radar, but tulikuwa tumeanza kumuona game ya West Ham. He was causing a lot of problems for West Ham, and you could see he's getting into those... His speed at comeback. Like, the quickness that he had. Quickness into space, nini, you could see in the West Ham game. And it's something we talked about even when we were reviewing the West Ham and Chelsea game. So yeah, it was good to see him back on the score sheet, and his value is just going up. Currently, he's at 7.1 already. Hopefully because we don't plan on getting him yet, because we still want to see a bit more. At the end of the day, alikuwa anacheza Luton, so can't really judge that much, but he's looking good. Na fixtures zao pia zinakaa poa zinakam, so that's someone definitely in the next 2 or 3 game weeks, even after international game week, ni mtu consider. Juu hata Chelsea hawana Champions League, Europa League ama Conference League. Malo Gusto, on the other hand, alikuwa... Yeah, he was on point. 2 assists, clean sheet at 4.0 value for money. The only thing with Malo Gusto is now, if you rush and get him, Reece James anafaa kuwa narudi after international break, which is game week 5. So if you can get him now, he goes up and you sell him at 4.1, 4.2, that's okay. But you're only going to have him for maybe 2 game weeks. Maybe 1. Because after game week 4, it's 2 weeks off, right? Reece James might be back. So if you didn't have him then, I think just hold on. But if you need to remove someone like Gabriel and put someone who's playing at least 4.1 in a defense that's probably going to keep clean sheets in the next 3 or 4 fixtures, I think he's also someone you should consider. Lakini uchunge. So if you don't bring him in this weekend, muache tu. Your story wache. Reece James is coming back. And you have to think about that as well. Game ya Liverpool na Newcastle. Mr. Darwin Nunez came from nowhere to score 2 goals in the last 13 minutes. Nunez was ilikuwa statement game yake. This one was the game where he tells people he has arrived. Na sikata this season ameanza kuongea English. Hiyo ni kitu moja Klopp alifurahi nayo sana. Jula sasa anataka kuongea English. So, yeah, Darwin came through, had 11 points plus full bonus. You're definitely someone to consider in your FPL teams moving forward. Tunangoja tu tuone tu kama he'll have a nailed place in the team, because even Jota was starting the previous games, and then this game he started Cody Hakpo. Yeah, started Cody Hakpo. So yeah, we'll wait and see how Liverpool play moving forward. The moment he becomes a starter and is assured of minutes, then that's someone you need to consider. but now at his cost, 7.5, probably going to go up as well. Sijui tutam replace na unless we were removing Watkins, but see Gabriel Jesus is also back, so it's the thing with Darwin is if Darwin starts and he's good, he'll be the main man. Na ata benchiwa. Gabriel Jesus might not be, at 0.5 million more, might not be better value than Darwin once Darwin starts scoring or keeps his scoring up. So that's also something else to consider. Aston Villa and Matty Cash. Unai Emery tried a new tactic of a back three just before the game, which caught Burnley completely by surprise. Cash akafunga bao mbili. He was definitely man of the match. Alibambika sana, alisema. The change of tactics caught the other team by surprise. So he's a really good Nini to have. He's a really good defender to have. I know the likes of Venant from FPL Wildcard Show got him just in time, I think, for the last 2 game weeks. So yeah, Cash is a good asset. And now that we're seeing that anaweza kuwa versatile, anaweza cheza mbele kiasi under Unai, I think he's definitely someone to consider in your teams, because Aston Villa is also going to have good fixtures. The only thing with Aston Villa ni wakishaanza Europa League, saa tujui itakuwaje, who will start, who will play, who will get minutes in Europe. So personally, I think I'm going to wait and see that. But Cash is definitely an asset. Definitely an asset. And then also because you have Watkins and many people have Diaby, you might not want to triple up on Aston Villa yet. So yeah, but as a defender, he's definitely a good pick. Yeah, so in our box-to-box league, we've jumped from 806 Sadi 338. As you can see, currently 802nd in the Good Company League. And then in Kenya, we've come all the way from 33,000 to the top 10,000. So yeah, tunaenda tu juu. Hizi magrinaro tu zikuje tu. Slowly but surely. FPL is a marathon, not a sprint. So we're here for it. Tuko hapa kumaliza wase na kupata tu magrinaro. Hiyo tu ndio job yetu. Shout out to East West for the Jazzy. Shout out to Java for the cold brew. Cheers. And that has been our FPL Game Week 3 recap. We'll be putting out the Game Week 4 lineup tomorrow. Peace.